Welcome to Cotham School. My name is Mrs Tidwell and I'm one of the assistant head teachers here at Cotham. Today I'm going to take you on a bit of a virtual tour of the school grounds, and later on I'll be answering some of your questions. Behind me is student reception, and this is the part of the school that you'll be coming into every morning and every evening when you leave. It's located on Cotham Road and it looks a bit like this. Standing in the D block, and this is our design and technology block, and this is where you get to do woodwork, metalwork and a lot of other design technology. In this room you can see we've got lots of interesting machines that you will be taught how to use, and at the end of your project you'll be able to take home wonderful things that you've made yourself. Okay. Another really fun part of design and technology is learning how to design your own designs and then have them printed with the 3D printer. Here's an example of some students' work. And then there is also opportunities to use the laser cutter as well. And there was lots of wonderful examples of the work that students have already created in the design and technology classrooms. Okay, I'm currently standing on the upper tarmac, and behind me we have the lower tarmac, and this makes up a lot of the outdoor space on this side of the building that you can use during break time and during lunchtime. You can use the space before school and after school as well. We've also got some bike sheds to my right, and we've got some bike sheds down as well, and that's where you can put your bikes in the morning and have them stored safely throughout the school day. So just outside the DT block we have all of our art classrooms and photography classrooms that run along this corridor all the way down to the hub. So this is our science corridor, and our science classrooms all have got labs attached onto them, which is really great because it means that you can do some of the theory work in your books, and then you can just move over to the side and you have the labs where you can do lots of exciting experiments. So science is a really, really exciting subject, especially in Year 7. So now we're standing in the A block, which is where you will have all of your maths lessons, your English lessons and your MFL lessons. So as you can imagine, it's a very busy part of the school. We have therefore got staircases that are going just down, and then there are other staircases for coming up. This is that everybody can move around safely. Check the signs and make sure that you're using the correct staircase. So Cotham is a wonderfully diverse school, and we have students here who speak over 40 different languages. In our Modern Foreign Languages department, we teach German, French and Spanish, and this is the MFL corridor. So we're currently sitting in one of our English classrooms, and alongside a very exciting Key Stage 3 curriculum, we also run the tutor reading program, where 3 days a week your tutor will be reading to you from a novel or an autobiography. Each student will be following the story in the copy on their desks, and this is to develop your reading and to also develop your vocabulary. So behind me is our K block, and this is our newest building on the Cotham site, and this is the humanities block where you will have all of your REP lessons, history lessons and geography lessons and your PSHE lessons. So we're now standing on the AWP, and this is where you will have a lot of your PE lessons, and additionally you can use the AWP to play football at break time and lunchtime. There are specific days in the week where Year 7 and 8 get to use the AWP, which means that you'll have lots of space to run around and play. We're now standing in the sports hall, and this is where you'll have all of your indoor PE lessons, and there are also lots of extracurricular sports clubs that happen at lunchtime and after school, and all the details for these are on our website, and make sure you also speak to your PE teacher about what's going on. Behind me is the Performing Arts building, and in Year 7 you will be studying music, drama and dance. Like PE, there's lots of extracurricular activities and clubs that you can get involved in, and there are lots of performances and concerts. A very popular club that you can sign up to is the Steel Pans Club that lots of people really enjoy being part of. We're standing in the hub, and this is where lots of people choose to spend their break and lunchtime eating sandwiches and sitting with friends. This is also where you will line up for assembly in Year 7, and you will use these steps just up here to go into the main hall for assemblies once a week. So this is where you queue up for your food if you're buying food in the dining hall. So at break time and lunchtime, students queue up here to move down into the dining hall behind me. Year 7s are allowed to leave their lessons 10 minutes early before lunch so that they can queue up and get their lunch before the rest of the school. We operate a completely cashless system, so you bring your money in and you put the money onto your lanyard by using special machines that are dotted around the building. That's why it's very important that you remember your lanyard and that you don't lose it. Okay, so now we're in the dining hall, and this is where you come for your hot meal. There is a wide range of meals that we offer, and the menus are always put on the website. We're going to move outside now into the canopy area where you can buy sandwiches and baguettes, and then in the K block we have a second smaller dining hall where you can get pasta pots and warm subs as well. Canopy area, and this is another really nice place for you to come and sit with your friends and have a chat and eat your snacks at break time and lunchtime. And this is also, like I said, where you can buy all of your sandwiches. So now we're sitting in our wonderful library, and this is where you can come and have some quiet time during break and lunchtime, and the library is obviously full of lots of books that you can take out and read at home. So I'm now going to take a little bit of time to answer some of your questions about starting at Cotham. So starting at Cotham is a really wonderful opportunity for you to make lots of new friends, and you will have the opportunity to meet your tutor and to meet your tutor group on the first day of school in September when only Year 7 are in. You will have lots of chances to see your friends at break time and lunchtime as well. So on the first day of term, only Year 7 will be in school, and you will have the opportunity to have a tour of the whole school with your tutor group, and your tutor will show you the way around. Secondly, you're going to have a map of the school in your planner at all times that you can refer to if you start to get a little bit lost. And then finally, if you're still getting lost, ask for help, and anybody will be able to help you find your way around. So at Cotham we've got 4 houses. We've got Delta, Sigma, Omega and Gamma, and you will be randomly allocated to one of those houses unless you have a sibling in the school already, in which case you will be in the same house as your brother or your sister. Being in a house is very exciting. You get the opportunity to be involved in lots of activities and fundraising and helping out charities in our local community. It is also a wonderful opportunity for you to start collecting house points, and these can be collected based on your attendance and based on your behaviour and your working class. So being in a house is a great part of being at Cotham School. Most of our students don't get detentions, and your teachers will give you lots and lots of opportunities and lots of help to make all the good choices that you need to make. So I know that you might be a little bit anxious about how much homework you'll be given when you come up to secondary school. For this reason, we have got a homework timetable which outlines all the homework that you'll be getting on different days. This is to make sure that you don't get too much homework and it's not too overwhelming. Of course, if you need any help with your homework, just ask your teacher. So modern foreign languages is randomly allocated to students in Year 7 unless you are already a fluent speaker in one of the languages, in which case you'll be put into a different language. This is so that everybody has the same starting point and it's the fairest way of allocating modern foreign languages. Okay, so this is a lanyard, and all staff and students at Cotham are issued with a lanyard that looks a bit like this one. Like we've mentioned before, your lanyard is what you use to pay for your break time and lunchtime food. It is also what you need to print out your work and make photocopies on all of our printers and copiers. The third reason why you really need to have your lanyard is because on a site where we have over 1,600 students, it's very important that we're able to know who you are and what house you belong to. So I'm sure that you have lots and lots of other questions that you would like to ask us. Please look at the website, there's lots of great information on there, and we're also sharing lots of information on the parent portal as we go along. In September, when you do start, we will have an induction program that will teach you everything that you need to know, and you will feel very settled very quickly. I hope that you have enjoyed this very quick tour of the school, and we really look forward to meeting you in September. So have a wonderful summer, and we'll see you very soon.